In every room you enter, before you speak a single word, your body has already made a declaration of who you are. It has announced your intentions, your fears, your desires, your confidence, and your insecurities. And the people around you, especially the ones who understand power, are already reading you. Niccolo Machiavelli believed that humans are far more transparent than they think. He insisted that people constantly reveal their true motives through small, subtle involuntary behaviors. And these signals, these micro-expressions, gestures, postures, and movements are far more honest than the words we speak. He knew that power is not only expressed through strategy, speech, or political maneuvering, it's expressed through silence, through presence, through the invisible language of the body, the quiet tilt of your head when someone questions you, the slight tightening of your jaw when you feel threatened, the shift of your feet when you feel insecure, the way your shoulders fold when faced with confrontation, or the calm stillness you maintain when everyone around you loses control. Machiavelli would tell you, people betray themselves long before they betray you. And in today's world, where everyone is attempting to appear confident, enlightened, and in control, understanding, this hidden system of signals gives you an enormous advantage, because once you understand how the body leaks truth, you can see through manipulation, you can detect weakness, you can sense fear before someone speaks, and more importantly, you can control the message your own body sends to the world. This video is not about fake confidence. It's not about standing with your chest out or forcing a smile. It's about understanding the psychology behind body language, the subconscious systems that govern human behavior, and the Machiavellian principles that show how people reveal their true selves without realizing it. So today we begin a journey divided into 7 powerful parts, starting with the first 2 essential foundations, the law of visible signals and the law of hidden intentions. Let's begin. Part 1. The law of visible signals. Machiavelli believed that the world is a stage, everyone performing, everyone pretending, everyone trying to appear stronger, kinder, smarter, or more confident than they really are. But in his eyes, the truth was simple. Men judge more by the eye than by the hand, meaning people believe what they see, not what you say. This is the law of visible signals. Your posture, your pace, your stillness, your gestures, your eye contact, your breathing, these things communicate your inner world with brutal honesty. And once you understand this, you learn 2 important things. 1. People expose themselves without knowing it. Someone who constantly adjusts their clothes is revealing insecurity. Someone whose eyes dart around the room is revealing anxiety. Someone who leans away when spoken to is revealing discomfort or disagreement. Someone who suddenly becomes still is revealing tension or fear. These signals are not random. They are survival mechanisms from ancient human psychology. 2. You cannot hide your emotional state from someone trained to observe it. And Machiavelli himself was trained always watching, always analyzing, always studying the weaknesses of others. A loud man reveals insecurity. A boastful man reveals emptiness. A restless man reveals guilt. A frozen man reveals fear. A man who speaks too quickly reveals desperation. A man who avoids eye contact reveals submissiveness or deceit. Your body betrays you because the body is older than language. The body speaks before the mind can censor it. And in the world of power, the one who observes these signals becomes the one who controls the interaction. But Machiavelli didn't stop at what the body shows. He looked deeper into what the body tries to bury. This leads us to the second law. Part 2. The law of hidden intentions. Machiavelli believed that every human being carries 2 selves, the self they display and the self they conceal. He wrote that men will always present a mask, sometimes intentionally, sometimes subconsciously, but the body is the one thing they cannot fully discipline. Words can lie, emotions can be suppressed, but intentions always leak out through subtle body reactions. This is the law of hidden intentions. Every person you meet has a desire they do not speak aloud, a fear they try to hide, a motive behind their smile, a reason for their friendliness, a cause behind their silence. And the body is the bridge between the inner truth and the outward facade. For example, someone pretending to be confident will reveal tension in their hands. The hands never lie. Hands are the oldest expression of fear. Someone pretending to be calm will reveal agitation in their feet. The feet unconsciously point toward the exit when someone wants to escape. Someone pretending to be dominant will puff their chest but tighten their neck. False dominance always creates visible stiffness. Someone pretending to like you will smile but not show engagement in their eyes. The eyes are connected to the limbic system. They can't fake warmth. Someone pretending to be your ally will stand too close or too far. Distance reveals motive. Closeness shows agenda. Distance shows guardedness. Machiavelli knew that the real battle of power is not fought with swords or speeches, but with perception, reading people accurately while remaining unreadable yourself. To survive, to rise, to protect your heart, your ambitions, and your dignity, you must learn to see what others want to hide. Because once you master this, you stop reacting to people's words and start responding to their truth. And nothing is more dangerous or more powerful than understanding truth before anyone says it. Part 3. The Law of Silent Dominance. Machiavelli understood something that most people miss. Power is not loud. Power is not dramatic. Power is not chaotic. Real power is felt long before it's spoken. This is the law of silent dominance. You see, a powerful person does not need to announce themselves. Their presence does the work. Their stillness does the work. Their steadiness does the work. The weak seek attention. The strong attract it naturally. And the body language of the powerful shares one common trait: deliberate calmness. Not frozen, not stiff, not passive, just calm, controlled, measured. Machiavelli observed that the rulers who remained calm, even when threatened, questioned, or challenged, created an aura of inevitability, an aura of confidence so deep that others instinctively submitted. Here are the components of silent dominance. 1. Stillness over movement. The more unnecessary movements you make, the more insecurity you reveal. But when your body remains composed, it sends a powerful signal. I am not threatened. I am not hurried. I am not beneath anyone. 2. Slow, intentional gestures. The powerful never rush. They speak slowly. They gesture slowly. They turn their heads slowly. Because speed reveals nervousness and slowness reveals control. 3. Relaxed shoulders and jaw. A tight jaw means fear. Lifted shoulders mean stress. But a relaxed upper body shows a person who feels safe within themselves. 4. Controlled breathing. A great Machiavellian trick. The one who breathes slowly controls the entire room. Focused eye contact. Not constant, not aggressive. Real power is not in staring someone down. Real power is in looking at someone with calm certainty, then breaking eye contact at the moment you choose. Silent dominance is not about intimidating others. It's about showing that you are not intimidated by them. And in a world full of frantic, anxious, insecure energy, calmness becomes a form of superiority. Once you master this, you stop chasing respect. People simply give it to you. Part 4. The Law of Predictable Weakness. Machiavelli believed you can predict a person's behavior simply by studying their body language. He wrote that human weakness follows patterns, and when you learn these patterns, nothing surprises you. This is the law of predictable weakness. People think they hide their vulnerabilities, but the truth is, the body broadcasts them. And these weaknesses show up in very specific, predictable ways. 1. The weak. Avoid confrontation with their eyes. When someone fears conflict, they break eye contact first. They look down. They blink excessively, or they avoid your gaze altogether. Machiavelli would say, do not listen to the man's words. Watch where his eyes run. 2. The weak protect their neck, stomach, and chest. Without knowing it, they fold their arms, cross their legs, hunch their shoulders, or hold objects in front of themselves. These are protective barriers, primitive signals of fear. 3. The weak speak too much, because silence makes them uncomfortable, so they fill it with explanations, jokes, unnecessary details. The strong are brief. The weak over-explain. 4. The weak lean forward too much. Their body says, please accept me. Please like me. Please don't reject me. A powerful person stays upright and lets others lean toward them. 5. The weak reveal stress in their hands. Fidgeting with fingers, nails, rings, sleeves, objects, the hands betray inner chaos. The more uncontrolled the hands, the more uncontrolled the mind. Machiavelli did not judge these weaknesses. He simply understood them, because to understand someone's weaknesses is to understand their vulnerabilities, and to understand their vulnerabilities is to predict their choices. This is the essence of power, seeing the outcome before it unfolds. Part 5. The Law of Reversed Perception. This is one of Machiavelli's most profound insights. People project onto others the very things they are trying to hide within themselves. This is the law of reverse perception. A jealous person thinks everyone envies them. A liar assumes everyone else is lying. A manipulator believes everyone has an agenda. An insecure person imagines everyone is judging them. An unfaithful person suspects their partner. A weak person interprets ordinary behavior as domination. A dominant person sees neutrality as submission. The body reveals these psychological distortions. 1. People accuse others of what they're guilty of. Watch how their body reacts when they project. Sudden head movements, widened eyes, defensive shoulders, stiff necks. Projection creates tension the body can't hide. 2. People fear qualities in others that they lack themselves. If someone nervously avoids confident people, it shows they feel inferior. If someone becomes irritated by calm people, it shows they lack inner peace. If someone is intimidated by silent people, it means they are ruled by noise. Machiavelli knew that the qualities people dislike most in others are the qualities they wish they had. 3. People exaggerate your flaws based on their insecurities. Their body becomes animated, aggressive, or overly expressive because they are not reacting to you. They're reacting to their internal struggle. 4. The more someone tries to look strong, the weaker they truly are. Fake confidence is rigid. Real confidence is relaxed. When someone forces dominance, puffing their chest, lifting their chin too high, spreading their stance too wide, their body betrays the insecurity hidden beneath the performance. 5. People reveal their intentions through what they accuse you of. A person who accuses you of deception is thinking about deception. A person who accuses you of ignoring them fears abandonment. A person who accuses you of selfishness fears inadequacy. A person who accuses you of betrayal fears being exposed. Their body reveals anxiety before their words form the sentence. Machiavelli's wisdom teaches this: if you want to understand a person, do not listen to what they say about you. Listen to what their accusations say about them. Once you understand the law of reverse perception, people stop confusing you. You stop taking their behavior personally. You see their true self clearly, often more clearly than they see themselves. Part 6. The Law of Strategic Silence. Machiavelli believed that silence is not the absence of communication. Silence is communication. And in many situations, it is the most powerful form. This is the law of strategic silence. Most people cannot handle silence. They fear the space between words. They rush to fill it. They talk to avoid judgment. They speak to relieve their own anxiety. But a Machiavellian mind uses silence as a tool. Because silence creates pressure. Silence creates authority. Silence reveals truth. 1. Silence forces others to expose their intentions. When you say nothing, others start revealing everything. Their fears, their motives, their insecurities. People speak more than they should when confronted with silence, and in doing so, they betray their inner world. 2. Silence makes the other person emotionally uneasy. Humans are psychologically wired to interpret silence as dominance. So when you remain quiet, others feel compelled to justify themselves. They explain, they apologize, they correct, they compensate. You learn everything about them while revealing nothing about yourself. 3. Silence increases your perceived value. The one who talks less appears more confident, more stable, more thoughtful, more in control. Machiavelli would say, let others reveal their hearts while you reveal only your breath. 4. Silence shifts power toward you. In arguments, silence is disarming. In negotiations, silence is strategic. In conflict, silence is intimidating. In manipulation, silence is decisive. The weak need to speak. The strong speak when it matters. 5. Silence amplifies your presence. When you finally speak, people listen. Your words carry weight because they are rare. Strategic silence is the armor of the powerful. It protects you from emotional reactions, impulsive decisions, and unnecessary conflict. Machiavelli understood that the most dangerous person in the room is not the loud one. It's the one who observes quietly and speaks deliberately. Part 7. The Law of Controlled Presence. Power is not only about what you do, it's about what others feel when you enter a room. This is the law of controlled presence. Machiavelli observed that rulers, generals, kings, and influential figures commanded attention not by theatrical gestures, but by maintaining an energy that influenced everyone around them. And this presence is built from 3 powerful components. 1. Emotional neutrality. The person who reacts emotionally loses power. The person who remains neutral gains it. Neutrality is not coldness, it's control. When you respond without showing emotional upheaval, people perceive you as superior. Your presence becomes stable, grounded, unshakable. Others adjust themselves to your emotional state, not the other way around. 2. Spatial ownership. This is not about taking up space aggressively. It's about existing with unapologetic comfort. Your body is relaxed. Your posture is natural. Your movements are steady. You don't shrink. You don't overexpand. You simply exist as though you belong. And this creates authority. 3. Attention fluidity. Powerful people do not cling their attention to one thing desperately. They shift calmly. They observe lightly. They take in the environment without appearing nervous. Their attention flows, not darts. It wanders with purpose, not restlessness. The body language of controlled presence sends one message: I am not here to compete. I am here to exist, and that is enough. Machiavelli believed that when your presence becomes controlled, you influence others without speaking. They mirror your calm. They adjust their tone. They regulate their behavior. They subconsciously respect you. Presence is a force, a psychological weight that cannot be faked. And once you master it, you become someone people listen to, even before you speak. Ending. The Machiavellian truth. You have now learned the 7 Machiavellian laws of body language, how people expose their thoughts, their insecurities, their strategies, and their true nature without ever meaning to. You've learned that your body broadcasts your inner world. Your silence can reveal the truth. Your presence shapes how others act around you. And the body language of others gives you insight into their minds. This knowledge is not for manipulation, not for domination, not for deception. It is for protection, for clarity, for personal power. Machiavelli believed that the world is filled with hidden intentions, not all harmful but many unspoken. And those who survive, those who rise, those who lead, are the ones who observe more than they speak, the ones who read reality instead of illusion, the ones who understand human nature rather than fear it. Now you know the silent truths that most people never see, the truths that hide behind posture, gestures, tone, stillness, and presence, the truths that reveal a person's weakness, strength, and intention. Carry this knowledge quietly, use it wisely, live it subtly, because once you learn to read body language through Machiavelli's eyes, you will never move through the world the same way again.